Good morning everyone, welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf gaming channel as we're continuing our campaign for Terra Invicta, playing as the servants, and the alien are doing a lot of work within South America, slowly moving up, and we'll see how far they get. We're trying to give them land, but they don't really want it from us. It might take a while until we can finally manage to do so, but yeah, that's reality. We'll see what's going to happen. Let's confirm our agent's actions and continue from here on out. Let's see, if I go to Naples here, can I go and we're allied? Okay, so maybe in a few months I'll be able to give Italy to them. Maybe they will accept. Probably should start working on Turkey. There are a few territories that need some work. We'll see what we can do. Let's speed it up. We need to defend our interest in Japan. I think we need to make sure we defend our interest in the UK as well.
Our interests.
Should probably try to focus on researching better military technology. Let's see, sudden flowering. Calgary is seeing an explosion of growth of alien life forms. The scale of the alien life forms is already a whole ecosystem in itself. The environmental agencies are concerned that its growth could spiral out of control if not addressed immediately, while xenobiologists argue that the presents a unique chance to study the aliens' ecosystem on a larger scale. There's nothing we can do about it. We can dispatch some scientists, or because we are the servants, we can gain 50 influence, have the spread of xenoform increased to a large amount, and grant a significant public boost for the servants in Canada. Sure, we'll do that. Cool. We are expanding over here.
Increasingly with us.
Punitive sanctions against the Czech Republic. Sure, we'll do that.
The situation remains chaotic.
Rubbing up.
Vigilantes. Armed vigilantes are accosting civilians looking for alien frauds, arguing the authorities are ineffective or compromised. Group of armed citizens in the United States of America have begun challenging other civilians to prove they aren't working with the aliens. The targeted civilians are often members of religious or ethnic minorities and have been multiple incidents of violence in the street. They're doing their part. No, these are not trained investigators. Just thugs. Detain them. They are interfering with our plans. Make them disappear. Unrest in the United States changes by -3 because we are going for them. Sure, democracy was going down, but reducing unrest is what we need. I'm guessing that there are certain agents, probably from Humanity First, trying to create problems.
Cleaning things up.
Okay. Let's see, so we gap in, I said stabilize once again the situation, and let's continue there.
At your service.
I will do maybe the same over here with her as
Restoring
well.
order.
With Celia.
Ready for my mission.
Acknowledged.
Now, with you, let's have you defend interests in Japan. Around the globe and into Japan, we say defend our
Securing
interests.
our control. Where do you need me?
And we can continue with our public campaign. I guess we'll go
We'll
even
make
further
our
in
deal.
Canada.
Ready to go.
And with you, we can sabotage. We have a good chance to sabotage a project, so
Breaching
let's do
security.
that.
Securing our interests.
Cool. I have a lot of resources, which makes me curious whether I could colonize Mercury or not. It doesn't seem like that is the case. In our technology tree, United North America will be done by the end of the year. Settlement, mining complex, or manage research. They're really not making any progress here.
The people will come
Not
to
true
our
progress.
side.
A crackdown has happened in
We will
Indonesia
enable
on our
increased
territory.
security.
Okay,
Violence is abating.
good. Violence is going down in India. We'll stabilize that region in a second. New control points in Turkey. And let us see now. Let me continue this ops of stabilizing the
We'll
region.
restore peace
That
to
is
this
to begin
nation.
with.
Ready.
South Korea and India have cancelled
the
their
out?
treaty. Okay, that is fine by
here.
me. With you. Can I do a crackdown over here in another sector? No. Let's try to defend our interest then
Securing our
in
control.
Turkey.
Ready for my mission.
Let
What's the
us continue abducting some enemies from Turkey.
Standing by
And
for
with
orders.
Celia,
Standing by.
I would like to advise. Let's see if we can give some of these
Time to make
territories
our
away,
move.
because we didn't declare
What's
war
the
on
op?
them because we wanted them. I went and conquered them just because we wanted to be part of the Alien Federation, right? But now it's part of the Eurasian Union, apparently, because we had a claim.
Heading to
Well,
the
let's see
capital.
what we can do here.
Protecting our interests.
Good, thank you very much. Let's see, in South America, how are things going?
Things are cooling off.
Well, they have an army here that they're trying to... There's one army that they're trying to repair. And there's a lot of rivalries.
Mission complete.
Let's see, Federation for Italy or cede territory. If I go to Federation, they wouldn't want it. If I cede territory to the Eurasian Union, I can do that. Okay. There we go.
Mission complete.
What else? For the United Kingdom, I can say Federation. The aliens wouldn't want it. Cede territory, we could cede territory to Ireland. Grant independence to Scotland. Seek peace with the United States of America. We do that. Okay. So what? So the south of Italy has been given to the Eurasian Union. I mean, more money is better money. More control points we've gained automatically in Turkey. Investigate alien activity. Sure.
Investigating alien site.
Standing by for orders.
Your orders?
Let me do another defense of
Securing our
interests.
interests. Standing by for orders.
With you, we'll try to once again do a
Heading to the
mission there.
capital.
I'm not sure it's
Reporting
going
in.
to help. With her, we are going to continue to abduct some
What's the
people
op?
from Turkey. And with you, we're going to continue stabilizing the
We'll make
situation in
things
India.
safe.
We're at 3.4, there's still some stuff to be done. Scandal within Sweden. Okay, let's try to cover it up. Apparently it didn't
Securing
work.
our control.
We lost a lot of support. Wildfires where we can help. New project, Greater India. A Greater India might be good.
Order is returning.
Take Kathmandu, take some of these nearby territories. But we only have one tank. I think we can do an alliance somewhere here, right? We can go.
Direction complete.
Okay, there's nothing else to do in Italy.
Prepping for next mission.
Yeah, we can make here neutral relations. And maybe even make alliances
We
soon.
found something.
Control point lost in Turkey. Enemy ship joins the servants. Okay, well, thank you very much for the ship. We've gained a new control point in Turkey.
Where to?
And yeah, we will do defense of
Protecting
interest
our
over
interests.
here. Let's continue a campaign in Turkey.
I will tell our story.
Ready.
Confirm. Okay, we'll propose over here that
Where
we
do you
do a
need me?
peace offering, and what
At
else?
your service.
I guess we'll do
We
another
must
campaign.
persuade the people.
Ready to go.
With her, I would like to abduct some people from Sweden.
Acknowledged.
With Gabin, I would like to see if we can take a crack at this, and we
Turning
might
up the
just be
heat.
able to do it.
Securing our interests.
Good. Low Earth orbit cleanup. Allow modest campaign of debris cleanup. Or do a big one which grants public opinion boost of servants around the world. Sure. Let's pay some resources to make people like us.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Good.
We've neutralized their key people.
Nice.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Now I should have done a purge as well, not just a crackdown, because someone else might just come in, probably from the initiative or the protectorate here, trying to take over. Okay, more interests have expired in China and the Eurasian Union.
At your
So
service.
we're gonna use these agents and we're gonna say, okay, first of all,
Securing
let's
our
defend
control.
the
At
Eurasian.
your service.
Second of all, we'll defend
Protecting our interests.
China,
Your
and
orders.
finally we'll defend
Ready
Australia.
for my mission.
Where to?
Ready for my mission.
Okay. More abductions, we'll do them in
Reporting
Sweden.
in.
Where to?
And at this point, let me try to do a purge. I'm not sure we'll
Removing
be
our
successful.
enemies.
Someone else might be doing it before us.
Protecting our interests. Securing our control.
Making things safe for our people.
Abduction mission has been successful, that is good. New control point gained in Turkey automatically, so the mission
Mission
does not matter anymore. A lot of persuasion to the alien life form. So for now, let's set
On my
and
way
see
to
if
the
we can
capital.
set a national policy in
Standing
Sweden.
by.
Maybe we can leave.
Acknowledged.
Ready to go.
Stabilized nation, we'll do that. We're gonna do it in India once again,
We'll turn down the heat.
because apparently someone is
Ready for my
working to
mission. Ready for
raise
orders.
tensions. Things are going quite well.
We
I would like
must
to get a bit
persuade
more
the
support
people.
within Russia.
Where do you need me?
And let's see if
Heading
the
to the
Baltic
capital.
states will want to unite with the Eurasian Union now. Because it has been a while. From what I read, you need about half a year, 180 days or something like that, in order to unite or be part of the Federation, or at least have the chance to do that. Just so you don't
Things
capture
are
the territory
stabilizing.
and quickly make it yours, right? It makes sense in its very own
Policy direction
gaming
complete.
situation, but I would have
Policy
loved
direction complete.
to see a bit more. Yeah, we can't do this. I'm guessing they're not going
Prepping for
to
next mission.
want it. The only thing I am curious about is why don't the
Found
aliens
something.
want some of the countries that I'm giving it to them? Maybe it's because they don't have claims. From what I understood, they need claims. But in order to have access to 65% of the Earth's population, we need to be able to give them country.
Ready.
Okay. We have a chance to steal a
No
project, so
secret
we'll
is
do
safe from
that.
me.
Reporting in.
Standing by.
So there's nothing to do there. Can't set a policy for... Let's see if I can do this.
Tracking down.
Yeah, we can't set a policy right now for Italy. It
For
wouldn't
orders?
help with anything. With you, we're going to continue our action here to stabilize the region.
Restoring order.
And finally, let's have you
Boarding
do
in.
a purge right here in Britain.
We're taking power.
You don't have a lot of access, but with a crackdown I feel like it's going to work.
Laying the groundwork.
I have a lot of money to where I feel
I
like...
think I found something.
Good. I feel like we could work with some of these. A loyalty monitor I do not want. Science... Investigation into other country, that would be good. So we'll do this, and I'll add in this one as well. And as an extra point, let's provide you one more into investigation. Okay, the next one. You have all the persuasion you need. I don't think I want to give you anything else. For Celia, I'm using her as an espionage master. So we'll do this. I'm gonna give her 1 point in investigation. I'm gonna do the other one with espionage. Good. Next one. Less money but more administration. Let's add to that. I am going to give you more espionage as well. There we go. With you, more investigation, why not? And a bit of espionage and security, sure. Actually, I'm even using you to stabilize the region, so we'll give you another one of those. Okay, we've run out of money as well. We can do water purification techniques, which will increase our
Things
mine's
are
water
moving on.
production.
We've hit him where it hurts.
Mission complete.
Federation, yeah, you do not want anything, okay.
Wrapping up here.
Do we have an alliance? Yeah, we do have an alliance with them.
If
We'll be
some
ready for new
ancient
orders.
trace
Arrival
of
law.
brilliant gentles
Okay, and let's see, this
We're
should
in
work,
control
right?
here.
Yeah. We've taken over Ireland in its entirety. I will do a defense of
Securing
interest
our
here, but
control.
we'll definitely
Where
need
do
to
you
do
need
some
me?
campaigning, right? We have very
Acknowledged.
little support there.
I will try to sway the public.
Let's see if we can set a national
Acknowledged.
policy and do
Time to
anything.
make our move.
Where to?
Grant alien control. Let's see, so we transfer a nation under our control to the alien administration. We must have built a facility there. This mission will create a new alien nation if none exists. They will aid us with resources in return. So that is the way in which we can do this, but we need to build a facility. In order to build a facility, we need 15 abductions. Do we have anywhere a number of abductions? There's none that I can see, at least. Now I can unequip this and give it to someone else who would help us with abductions. Yeah, let's equip this one. Alright, this would increase the amount of abductions that we can do per turn. Let's do an unequip here. And we need even more. And I'll remove this one. So unequip this, yeah. Okay, now we have 2 agents who would be able to do abductions. So that's what we need to work on. Once we give them facility, we will be able to give the country to them. Cool. Well, let's continue abducting then. I am going to change Leo, and I will say that I want you to do abductions as well, and you'll do them in Ireland. And I'll have Gavin defend our interest over here, or yeah, 1.3 is pretty
securing
safe.
Our interests.
We have an open point in the United States
Securing
and Canada,
control.
so we should be thinking about protecting these territories as well.
Mission in progress.
Now it's going to work. So as soon as we can build some of these facilities,
We're winning
we'll
their
give them
hearts and
control.
minds.
And if I give them control of...
Never forget that the true power in any kingdom.
Cool. If we give them control of India and
Policy direction complete.
then we give them
Cleaning things up.
control of China, I think it's more than enough. A war in Iraq. Okay, so this is part of Greece, and now part of the aliens. Increase the maximum amount of resources you can spend on a mission success chance. Okay. So what do we do with you now?
Reporting in.
I'm going to continue abducting aliens.
Ready to go.
We're gonna defend interest in Ireland.
Making our case.
Standing by.
I'm gonna choose Gavin
Ready for
here, and I'm gonna
orders.
say, hey, please defend our interests within the US.
Securing our interests.
Ready for orders.
Ready for orders.
Let's see, where are we at? We still can't build this. So we're gonna continue abducting.
I'm here.
I guess by having to build these buildings, it's improving our situation.
We'll turn down the heat.
And it takes more time just to give the other
Making
factions
things safe
enough
for our
time to
people.
act. Because might be a problem if things happen way too quickly.
Prepping for mission. The people will come to our side.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
It's very unfortunate. Let's see, neutral relations here. Let's form an alliance with the UK. Good. Leo, please continue to abduct.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, and we'll do in the UK for now, I think. No, let's just continue in Ireland.
Where to?
Bring them closer to us. I said you defend interest here,
Securing
please.
our interests.
Celia,
Where to?
shall I try to stabilize the region again?
We'll
Let's do it.
restore peace to this nation.
At your service.
Okay, with
I'm
you,
here.
we're just going to continue abducting people.
Your orders.
And finally, Gabin, I will ask you to defend interests
Securing
in
our
Canada.
control.
Okay, the Greater United North America is here as a project. Let's go by category. We can have like better fighting in mountains, in rugged regions. And I was thinking, like, what could we do in order to increase our technology level? I'm sure that there's some research here. Okay, there's nothing that I can see now. Let's do Mountain Warfare Doctrine first of all. I feel like we can combine these two, right? I mean, I'm
Making
gonna
things
let them
safe
do
for our
whatever they want there.
Securing our interests.
Let's see, there's an alliance between Canada. Okay, so there is an alliance here. Let's see if we can combine these two.
Is complete.
Glasgow
Yeah,
Space Center.
We have Zeph culture.
Violence is abating.
Cool. At what level we are at? Still 1.3. It didn't go down by a lot. Failed an abduction there with a very high roll. Short bushfires will prevent damage.
Wrapping up here. Cleaning things up.
And let's see, what else expired? Our interests in Italy and India. So I'm going to have you continue your
Your
abductions.
orders.
I'm gonna ask you to defend our interests in Italy.
Securing
And
our
we'll have
interests.
Gabin over here.
Where do you need me?
Just defend our
Acknowledged.
interests within India.
Securing our control.
We'll try to
Standing
set a
by for
national
orders.
policy. Let's see if we can unite these two countries.
On my way to the capital.
Standing by.
And with you, I guess continue doing your job. It would be a
Securing our
huge win for
control.
us if we could give away India.
Making things safe for our people.
Or create Greater India. Maybe if we could create a
Mission
Greater
complete.
India, it would be better. Cede territory granting the Federation with Canada. So we just formed a new federation here. The United States of North America. The United States of North America is the lead nation of the United States of North America Federation. Federations are a grouping of closely aligned nations that are pledged to provide mutual defense and share space program funding and boost. They are led by the member nation and the most significant international ambition. Okay? Cool. I mean, we just created an interesting party here. Let's see.
Wrapping
More
up.
abduction missions. I'm guessing that as far as population goes, India has the most or China has the most. Let's see, where is population here? Does it not show us? This is inequality. This is GDP. Oh no, it's monthly investment points. Funding. Okay. I mean, if I do show all nations, can I? No, apparently we cannot put them in order of population. That is a bit strange in my book. But what can you do? Quantum computing and a few other things. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the other nations, to be honest.
I'm here.
Okay. Let's
On
try
my
to
way to the
do a
capital.
national
Standing by.
policy. Let's see what can happen.
Heading to the capital.
Your orders?
With you. Build a facility. Okay, so we can build... I think we need to... Oh, we need to conduct 15 abductions in the region in order to control this.
Initiating construction.
Okay, so if
Your
I do
orders.
this... Yeah, we need to go
What's the
further
odds?
here. I will change the mission. And I will start working on the US next, I believe. So 235, 1 million. Yeah, so if I give 1 million here and another 1.5 million here, we're just gonna give away
Ready.
China. I feel like that is the right way to go. 255 million, 235 million. And the US. So we're doing... Probably we should be doing the US first and then China. Let's stabilize the region over here.
We'll turn down the heat.
Yeah, all of this shouldn't last for too long. The aliens are trying to battle
is
this
returning.
region, but only using their normal tanks. They're not really making new armies, which is a bit weird. We might have to go with them.
Mission complete.
Yeah, we might have to
Cleaning
take
things
some
up.
of our armies and
Policy direction complete.
push them where they need. We can cede some territory to the United States, even though... Let's see. Let's do that. Right, we've ceded a lot of our territory and created the United States of North America while also having Canada as a smaller state here. That is a bit weird. I do not like having this kind of stuff. But it has now more power and
Safe
more
haven.
population. Which means that I should be able to take these tanks and go territory by territory to this place. But I guess that's not really a viable strategy. Okay. So,
Reporting in.
Ready to go.
Leo, I will give you that mission soon, but first of all, let's go here.
Standing by.
We'll be spending a bit longer in these episodes trying to close it, try to close the campaign down.
Protecting our interests.
Reporting in.
Okay, with Celia, what can I do here? Let's try to see what
On my way to
other
the
mission
capital.
we can do there, if there's anyone.
Yeah.
Grant alien control. We can grant them alien control of...
Headed there
Gan-
now.
What's the ob?
We can grant the aliens control of India. That is good. And we can start working afterwards towards the next project. Can I do a crackdown here? 45% to do so.
Targeting their key
Let's try it
people.
out.
Making things safe for our people.
So if we do that, and afterwards I
We'll
do...
hit them where it hurts.
Cool! We managed to do a crackdown.
Mission complete.
Okay, there's nothing else that we can do with Canada.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Our freedom is at hand.
Okay, so we've gave them the territory of India. Let's see, how much does that matter? About 1600 out of 800. Okay. That's a 20%. They need at least 65. So if I give them the US, after which maybe I give them Russia first, then I give them China, that should be about it. Okay, our defense interest in Japan has been completed. Now let's continue controlling, trying to abduct in the US. With you, we're going to defend interest over here.
Securing our interests.
There's a good amount of people
Your
within
orders?
Japan as well. I will try to do a purge over here.
Removing our enemies.
Ready.
With Celia, let's see, what do I do with you? I think starting a campaign in Mexico is the right way to go. Okay, let's spend some money. Let's take them on
Ready
our
for my
side.
mission.
And we'll do abductions. Let's do it together within the US. Right? Have 2 missions, make this speed up.
Securing our control.
So much arsenal here. The Eurasian Union has deployed a division, a key, in Naples. Okay.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Good. The United States wants... Okay, so they want us to join a war against Myanmar. Let's see. Do I have... Am I at war with Myanmar? Yes. Okay. Well, let's make sure that we bring a few tanks close by before we start invading. Abduction mission successful, good. A critical success. We gained a new point in the Czech Republic, so the aliens
Mission
helped us here.
cancelled.
Let's see, where are we now? Okay, we're gonna continue to abduct.
Where do you need me?
Standing by for orders.
Ready for orders.
Next,
Acknowledged.
with you,
Ready to
let
go.
us do a crackdown.
Applying pressure on their people.
Ready for
Cool.
orders.
We will defend
At your
interests
service.
for the newly acquired territory in the Czech Republic.
Making things safe for our people.
And with
What's the op?
Celia, we can try to do... I guess it works better if we're just doing a purge.
Terminating
So
the
let's try
opposition.
that directly.
Protecting our interests.
Don't these people have an age? Yeah, they do have ages, so maybe they die at some point. Okay. And let's see now, we move even closer, like we have 3 more armies here, bring them closer, and then we'll invade Myanmar.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Crackdown
Good.
complete.
A critical crackdown there. So we're waiting until that tank invades, just so it unites. I'm thinking that it's going to unite with India, if they are the first instead of us. They failed the purge mission.
We've removed some threats.
Okay. Let's see now. Continue to abduct.
Where to?
What's the op?
Standing by.
Okay, with
Where do you
you,
need me?
what can I do?
Ready for my mission.
Ready for orders.
I will have you
Where
do a
to?
purge here.
Terminating the opposition.
I will have you do
Boarding
a
in.
public campaign, make sure that we have
Ready to
people
go.
on our side, and finally, I can do the same thing, another purge
Targeting the
mission on
opposition.
Mexico, for the second region here. Deploy a team for the bushfires, sure. How many people are in
Public
Australia?
sentiment is increasingly with us.
27 million, not that much. It's definitely better to start thinking about capturing. Capturing and trying to create bigger countries before you give it to the aliens. So that is something for the future as an idea. Commercial research, European decolonization. Central American Confederation. Let's see, can I do this? The Pan-Asian Combine. It's gonna take us a lot of time, 4 years almost. And now let's bring our tanks over to support the aliens, because they've started the invasion. Panic has begun to go widespread. Let's just deploy our forces to calm them down.
Our enemies are still in control.
Okay.
Our associates are now in charge.
We failed to do a crackdown, to do a purge there. Oh, very interesting. But I guess sometimes that's how it rolls.
Ready for my mission.
Ready for orders.
We'll do a purge here. We go like this.
Targeting the opposition.
We have
Boarding
another
in.
public campaign
Where do you need me?
with Celia. I guess we'll just continue
I
with the
will
public
try to sway
campaign,
the
and let's see,
public.
can I
I'm
can
here.
construct a facility
Standing
here.
by.
Okay, I can construct a facility. Apparently, they have enough people to where I can construct in Mexico facility. Sure,
On
let's
my
do
way.
that. But
Ready
let
for
me make
orders.
sure that we defend our interests here.
Securing our
So maybe
interests.
even where alien have already abducted
Securing our
people,
control.
we can construct facilities and give the territory to them. So maybe that's how that goes. Okay, so old rivalries here. Then we don't have the money to stop this. So old rivalries, and there's animosity between the United States of North America and China, seeping through their relations there. Yeah, let's just balance this out. Can't they just get along?
We've moved the needle.
A bit annoying, but what can you do?
The people will come to our side.
Space facility sabotaged.
for the
Well,
next
good for
mission.
you. Okay, we are supporting now the aliens in taking over the territory,
Facility is ready.
but they're moving their tanks out.
We've removed some threats.
Okay, that's good. And now we have another tank here. So, what do we do now? Well, we will end the rivalry there, sure. We'll continue our abductions within the US.
Ready to go.
I am going to be setting a national policy here, or no, let's do defend, first of all,
Securing our
interests.
interests.
Ready for my
Have
mission.
Celia come over here and be like... Let's see, if I ally with you... Now, could you be part
to
of
make
the
our
United
move.
States of North
Ready.
America or what? And we'll continue abducting here, after which I am going to do... I'm going to construct a building. And let's see, set national policy?
On my way to the capital.
Sure. Australia, China, and Eurasian Union have now open points.
Securing our control.
We will do defense interest
Prepping for
afterwards.
next mission.
Myanmar has been conquered. Cool. So we help there. And we've expanded, yes, the Alien Federation here. They are at 21.
Policy direction complete.
Okay, can't do anything in Mexico right
Mission
now.
complete.
Cleaning things up.
Okay, so far so good. As far as missions go, I feel like we could relax. Now Iran seems to have a lot of people. There are plenty of territories with a lot of people. Okay, so we have a new army in China. We have a few territories that are now opened. And we'll do defend interest over
Protecting
here
our
with... One
I'm
will
here.
say defend interest in the Eurasian Union,
Protecting our
and with
interests.
Gabin we'll say defend
your
interest
At
within
your service.
China. Then we're gonna go
Securing
Australia
our
and all
control.
that.
I'm here.
Ready for my mission.
Let me do set national policy. I don't know if I've done that last turn or
Heading
not,
to
I
the
do not
capital.
remember, so we'll do in Czech
At your
Republic.
service.
We'll do set the national policy, and I'm going to grant alien control
Greatness awaits this nation.
from Mexico.
Securing our control.
That's 135 million
Safe for
people,
our
that's
people.
pretty good.
Securing our interests.
Wrapping up here.
Okay. Hijacked. A hacker has taken control of a major payload. Well, doesn't really matter. Let's see. If I go now...
Mission complete.
Yeah, there's nothing that I can do with the Czech Republic.
Wrapping up here.
Join the war against Bangladesh. So that is our next point.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Apparently there's a new unit here, an Italian army. Beautiful. And I just have to take these tanks and be like, deploy here first.
Transfer complete.
Okay, we've sent the territory, we gave them Mexico. Now they're at 23%. Going back to abductions, we're going back to the US, we're gonna continue abducting them.
Acknowledged.
And fairly
Standing by
soon
for
we'll have
orders.
enough control here.
Standing by.
Standing by.
What do I want to give them next? Now Russia has a lot of armies. But China has a lot of research. I'm thinking giving them the Eurasian Union and maybe giving them China. Which will bring us very close. If I give them the Eurasian Union, it will give them enough armies to start conquering around them. That might actually be the right idea to go for. I mean, we can even do that with China, but I feel like moving all these Russian troops around is a lot easier and better. Sure, let's defend interest in Australia first of all.
Securing our control.
Standing by.
What do I want to do here? A bit
We'll
of public
make our
campaign,
appeal.
sure.
I'm here.
And finally, I feel like some of these territories could be taken over.
We're taking power.
Right, and we can start working on
Securing
South
our
Korea. It
interests.
seems like they're not making enough influence lately either. They don't have countries that would help them in that regards. Someone has sabotaged, sure. Don't care.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Okay, we've missed a chance there. Okay, and now we're taking this. And let's see, deploy. Can't make it to Bangladesh yet, we need one more territory before that.
Our associates are now in charge.
Cool. So we've taken over, and now we have exotic materials. After exhaustive analysis and stress test, we have little idea of what this material truly is. We do, however, know what it is not. Despite previously believing that the so-called exotics were some manner of hitherto unknown alloy, we have determined that it can also exist in a non-solid state, such as within the coolant of the alien warship heatsinks. It would appear, rather than being a construction material itself, it will instead improve and augment the durability of electrical conductivity of any other substance it is applied to. While establishing the exact composition of the exotics continue to elude us, most certainly they are not of our solar system. We have been able to separate significant quantities of them from the alien materials they are bonded to. This has enabled us to attempt implementation of the material in many of our own technologies, and, happily, it readily adapts to almost any process it is subject to, as its atomic structure can move between anionic to catonic with ease. It is simply astonishingly versatile. So now we have a codex update with exotics. Okay. So now we have exotics, and we can make exotics, armies, and a few other things. Let's see if we can... If I wait here for a second... Oh, it doesn't allow me, I have to pick a project. Guerrilla warfare. Increase control capacity, don't need that too much. Greater India, we don't need it anymore, so most of these we do not need anymore. Yeah, I don't know exactly what we should pick. Probably start expanding on some of our space station. Let's see, hub revolts are less likely to affect us, as well as accidents. Sure, let's do devoted space command. Make sure that we're not getting any bad event at this point. Okay, what do I do here? I will defend our interests within Korea, North Korea.
Standing by.
Let's see, do I need to do
Reporting
more?
in.
Yes, I do need to do more abductions, so let's continue our missions over here.
What's the op? Ready for orders.
We'll try to get a bit more support. Where? Let's do in the Eurasian Union.
Persuade the people.
I'm here.
And I would like to do the same over here in Turkey.
I will tell our story.
Securing our control.
Alien operatives have offered direct assistance, granting us some materials. Huh.
Public opinion is moving in our
Who
direction.
knew?
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Good, so our army has arrived close by, and now we can go to Myanmar, or to Bangladesh, not to Myanmar.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Let's see if we can give them the United States of North America. And I feel like if we can make some alliances happening here.
Ready for orders.
Leo has the resources to
Standing by
acquire.
for orders.
What is this? Exchange company. Okay. National Security Agency. From the United States. Let's do investigation for now. Let's continue the abductions. Get
Where
those
to?
extra points in.
Acknowledged.
I mean, is it not the same if I do them there or here? Maybe it's not. Let's continue in
Standing
Minneapolis.
by for orders.
Send national policy. We'll
Heading
try
to
to
the
see if
capital.
there's anything to do in
Your
the
orders?
Eurasian. I will try the same. Where? Shall we try
On
in
my
the
way to the
Baltic
capital.
states, see if there's something to
Ready
be
for
done
my
there?
mission.
20% chance to crack South Korea. I think Indonesia is better, right? 312 million people in Indonesia. Definitely sounds like a better
I will
place to
tell
do
our
these
story.
missions. More exotic materials from our alien friends. Executive privileges. Our enemy suffers -3 on crackdown missions against our control points. Definitely we're going to do that next. Coup in North Korea. Humanity
We're
First
winning
is
their
the
hearts
only...
and minds.
Yeah, the only enemy that still has some power.
Policy direction complete.
Let's see, leave Federation, grant, cede territory. No. Okay, well, we'll take our tanks and we'll start marching home.
Policy direction complete.
We'll see what war they declare next with Belize. So they're taking these once again to South America.
Cleaning things up.
Wrapping up here.
A new control point in Saudi Arabia. Let's see, build a facility over here.
Initiating construction.
Where to?
We'll continue doing
I will try to
campaigns
sway
in
the public.
Indonesia.
Where to?
We're starting to get what we want. And I feel like doing abductions in Indonesia with that 300 million population is a good idea. I'm going to do public
We'll make our
campaigns.
appeal.
And with
Ready
Celia,
for orders.
I'm not sure exactly what you should be doing, but let's have you scan the region around here.
Eyes up. On Overwatch.
Devolve Space Command. So we have less chances of rebellions. And I wanted... Executive privilege, -3 on crackdown missions. Sure, we'll do that. We have new alien ships transferring into our orbit.
The people will come to our side.
Good. Getting
We've
more
moved the
support,
needle.
even further. Let's see, in India, insurgency is going up. I think we will have to start going
A
within,
safe haven.
or it's within the alien administration by in total.
Acknowledged.
Okay, final move here.
Headed there
Grand
now.
United States of America.
Where do you need me?
And let's see what else. So, can I do a crackdown now here? I have an even better chance to
Targeting
do
their
it. So
center of
we'll
power.
see if we can
Your orders?
make it. We'll start abducting people.
At your service.
Ready to go.
We are
Ready to
going
go.
for what? More
Reporting
public
in.
campaigns.
I will try to sway the public.
And finally
you
with
need me?
Celia. Let's see. Can I investigate? There's an agent in
target.
Moscow, so let's see with that. And as soon as we provide the aliens with the United States, I'm hoping that they will give them the United States of America, like this entire territory. Not sure what's gonna happen with Canada,
Person
if
of interest surveilled.
it unites as well, if federations matter or not.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Good. A crackdown has happened.
The alien nation is growing.
And there we are. We gave them the US. Canada is now independent. It's allied. But that is about it for this episode. So now we are getting closer and closer to the end game. Tomorrow we will pretty much finish this whole thing by providing them with Russia and China, getting a few more territories here and there. I feel it's more than enough to win the game. Have to look for a different graph which shows us population, but until tomorrow, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.